Hey, welcome to the Guppy Tier channel. This is Jaysabyr. Today we're going to be running through the first Let's Play of our Definitive Edition. Now, I've played about 2 hours of this game to this point. Unfortunately, that footage is unusable. The microphone setup was a little too janky. And we have high quality standards on Guppy Tier. So, I'm not going to talk too much more about this before we jump in. I'm just going to get right into it. New game, 1 player, and... yeah, we're definitely doing normal. Not brave enough for hardcore. Jim is going to become Jaysabyr. There we go. We're male. We're going to stick with the default race. You can do Trayman and also Kazite. And if I butcher these pronunciations, it'll be exposed when we come across them in game. So I'm going to stick with Orion for now and find a face style. I mean... I think in one area, well, there's multiple areas, but the game really shows its age with the character models. Fortunately, you're not looking at your character's face too much, and since your character is the most horrifying, we're in good shape. We're in good shape. Let's just find one that's appropriate. That's fine. That's fine. Ooh, okay. Man. Hairstyles. Oh boy. Find one I like here.
5 hours later.
Okay. Here we are. This is the final product. This guy's looking fly, man. He's looking like an emo dude. An emo homeless man, I would say. Would probably be the group that he would fit into the best. Kind of got those eyes that stare vaguely at nothing. The blue hair, it's just perfect. I love this guy so much, and I think it's going to be great. And there's one thing we're definitely doing is a split screen playthrough or an online playthrough with some of the other guys. All right. All my life, I've lived within the safety of Cherzo, spared the brutality of the world outside. But life in Aurai is never that easy. For all the safety that my tribe provides, our laws are harsh. We are judged not as individuals, but as bloodlines. The failures of my bloodline weigh heavy on me. My grandmother brought ruin to our tribe long ago, bringing a heavy blood price upon my family. We've paid the debt caused by her actions ever since. I joined an expedition across the sea with my old friend Eason, hoping the money made there would be enough to clear my debts. This was a mistake. I'm lucky to still be alive, breathing after our ship hit rocks on the return voyage. I'm really good at reading scripts, as you can tell. Now I have no choice but to pick myself up yet again and face the wild, untamed land outside the walls. I must carve out my own future or die trying. You need a cooking pot deployed on a lit campfire to cook recipes. Alright, it's been a minute since I've played, so we're going to familiarize ourselves with the controls a little bit, check out the beautiful sunset over the ocean. Fantastic. I'm also going to adjust the brightness on my screen. It will not matter for you guys, but it will matter for me. Alright, this is our boy. Looks a little better, animated. He's not a fan of shaving the chest. He would much rather let that manly scruff shine. Ooh. Some Assassin's Creed Unity vibes going on here. I love it. Seeing inside his head, there's nothing there. All right, so sprint is L1. R1 does nothing. L2 and R2 changes which set of skills we're looking at right now. We've got... Oh, that's not it. Hold R2. Yeah, there's a kick. A cooldown. There's some abilities there. That's fun. Dead boy. Probably one of the merchants we traveled with, I'm assuming. All right. Take tattered attire. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna miss the absolute unit that this guy was. I'm going to miss looking at that hairy chest and all the things, you know. The only thing I am interested in getting in this game is like a mask that covers all of the face. Because, I don't know, man. It's not doing it for me. It's kind of freaking me out a little bit, but it'll be fine. Another torch. I like torches. They help you see in the dark. The torch. Some conch shells. I don't know what these are yet. I don't know if they are anything, if you can even interact with them in any meaningful way, but I'm sure we will find out. This game is... Ooh, there's some clean water. We'll snatch that up. This game is heralded or described as more of a hardcore RPG. They really don't hold your hand. It's up to you to gather hints from the world and from reading things and talking to people as to where to go, what to do, you know, where to explore, where not to explore. Because this game will punish you in a hurry, and it's almost like a roguelite in that when you die, you do lose everything. Just about. However, it's pretty generous in giving you things. Later on, we will find some dead tree trunks, and it just has really useful stuff in them. So there is some graciousness on the part of the developer, so that losing all of your things when you die is not so heartbreaking. But speaking of death, some boys... Oh, he's praying. The first time I ran into this dude, I had no idea what he was doing, but he's like grieving. He's grieving the dead. Some Cad Bane action. Cad Bane with a really big sword. I'm going to take his bread, though. What's going on, dude? Oh, it's easy. Jaysabyr, you're alive. You must be freed. The one thing about this game as well, or I should say, the other thing about this game is not all of the lines are voice acted, which leads to some pretty funny things later on. Where are we?
We're not far from home. You can see the lighthouse from here, can't you?
Ito made it out too. He's making his way home to Cherzo to get some help. Ito, okay? Ito made it out alive. Thank a lot.
He's a Kazite. He was born on a ship.
Kazites are born on ships. This is not the first time he's had to survive a shipwreck. If he was born on a ship, I mean, I guess the elements do turn on you occasionally. Maybe there's not a lighthouse. But all I'm saying is, if it's not the first time he's had to survive a shipwreck, you know.
Go ahead and
maybe he's
sleep
not
in one of
the
the
best Kazite to have on your ship. If you're still feeling too injured from the shipwreck, go ahead and sleep.
Go ahead and sleep in one of the extra bedrolls.
All right, I will go ahead and sleep, though. I don't know that I want to. All these people are dead. Fortunately, I've played this before. I know that nothing happens here. That's not good. So. I also love how he has to crawl into his bedroll from the bottom. He can't just like roll onto it or anything. All right, I'm going to guess that there's no chance of ambush. I'm just going to sleep for, I don't know, man, 6 hours, 5 hours. I do love how they break it up, though. It's a lot more like a D&D, where you can choose how long you want to sleep, how long you want to guard, and then how long you want to spend repairing your tools. And all of those have benefits. Unconsciousness comes quickly, and you dream of being ensnared in something. I have to do a narrator voice for this, because it's not our character. With a yelp, you jump out of your bed. Relief floods you as you recognize where you are. You are back in your old bed at home, the lighthouse in Cherzo. Yazan must have brought you back to your family's lighthouse. Only your aching body tells you that the shipwreck you suffered was not a nightmare. He brings us back to our lighthouse and then just throws us on the floor next to the bed. Or we move a lot in our sleep and we just fell off the bed. Though it hasn't been made, so I'm guessing that we literally he just plopped us down right here. He's like, dude, it's too much. I can't even lift you high enough. I can't lift you the foot and a half. I can't lift you to get you onto that bed, so you're kind of on your own. Thankfully, we didn't burn to death. The candle. Oh. Somebody has slept here. We did not sleep alone. Alright. Take green worker attire and worker boots. Let's throw that on, man. I feel like worker attire is probably a better fit than, I already have worker boots on. Oh, I didn't have worker boots on before, now I do. Alright, man, we are looking prime. Just waking up with our torch. Just ready to take on the world. That's all you need. A torch. Some worker attire, and dude, the world is your oyster. Take all. Equip. Cool. Got myself a backpack. I've got a shrine in my lighthouse to something, man. I mean, there's just skulls there and stuff. I'm interested to see what that ends up being. What we got in our stash? We've got a tattered hood. Ooh, can we cover our face? I'm gonna take it and try. It provides bedroll. Very useful stuff. Let's throw that on. Alright. Our guy kind of looks more creepy, to be honest, but he's looking a little happy. He's got a smile playing around his lips. So, good berries. Jerky. Bedroll that we can't pick up. Dude, how do they get this boat in here, man? Outside of just carrying it. Can we climb the ladder? There's a way to roll in this game. Oh, that's how you do it. Double tap L1. Perfect. I don't think I can climb this yet. Oh, it's breaking my satchel, so I'm gonna avoid trying that anymore. Bread. We're saved. I like that oven, man. I bet you can make some sick pizzas in there. In that one small rectangle. It's a very inefficient oven, but it's okay. Sergio Ceviche. That was a recipe that we just got. Some jam, man. People have been busy. I don't even know who it is. If it was us. If it was Yazan. But this is good stuff, man. They are leaving us some good stuff. I'm going to read this recipe. Now we've got a recipe for cooking food. Where does that go? I don't know. There it is. Alright, for this recipe we need rainbow trout, seaweed, and salt. We can definitely get those things. Another improvised... We're going to leave that. We already have one. Take iron scrap, flint, and steel. I love it. Old lantern. Dude, lanterns are clutch in this game. For sure. They're going to help us out big time. I'm just going to equip that. And then I think I can unequip it. Oh, a little sneak function. Oops. Sorry. How do I... Oh, nope. That was the wrong button. Okay, I can take it. I can put the fire out, but he's still going to hold his lantern there. Alright, let's go out. Ooh, welcoming party. These people are probably happy to see me.
Trog spawn. You think you can nip off for 4 months and not pay what you owe the tribe?
No, I don't think I can trip off for 4 months and not pay what I owe the tribe.
The blood price is sacred. You can't just shrug off that responsibility.
I mean...
If I don't see the money from you by the time I count to 10, you'll regret you ever came home.
I don't understand why they picked a woman from Minnesota to try and sound intimidating. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend thee. I just woke up from... Have a heart, will you?
Yeah, you were on that ship too, weren't you? How many lives must your family be responsible for destroying before enough is enough?
Okay. So this is what I mean when I'm talking about not all the lines being voice acted. You miss critical things. Now, I don't know how critical this is, given that this lady's name is Lady on the Left. It's very descriptive. Unless, of course, my character was facing the door, which he wouldn't be. This lady is saying, how many lives must your family be responsible for destroying before enough is enough? And then what's not voice acted is, I lost my daughter on that voyage. That's not that's critical information to her plea. Like, it makes it so much more visceral. It's just funny. But you know, it is what it is. This doesn't change the fact I have no money to pay you.
If you can't make the payments you missed, we will seize your home!
Okay. That ought to cover 4 months of ignoring your duty to the tribe. Either pay up or get out of our way.
Enough of this! 12 people are dead. Stop this shameful behavior at once!
This is a time for the tribe to come together and mourn, not to demand payment from a survivor. I mean, dude, I feel like this is pretty accurate, though. People tend to turn on... I think this is pretty accurate to how a village would actually react. If they lost a bunch of people, the one person comes home and it's probably that nobody likes because he owes, you know, so much money. I'm okay with it. This seems like a decent reaction. I'm not too mad.
To threaten someone like this while the lost lives are still fresh is an insult to their memory.
She says that she's declaring a period of mourning. So she's a big wig here. Rissa Aberdeen.
But, Chamber Lady Aberdeen.
I said that is enough! If you want to resume discussions after the mourning period, feel free.
Alright, I'm liking this lady. She's coming to our rescue here.
Oliel, see these people off, would you?
Olia. I don't know who that is.
You heard, Mother.
No,
Away
no.
with you, or I will personally see to it that you get double shifts of guard duty.
Leave him be. Yes, please. Oh.
I'm
That's
sorry
quick.
that was the first thing you woke up to. Please forgive them. Many of them have lost family and are not thinking straight.
I can't believe they want to seize my home. Can't you do something?
If I could do more, I would. The most I can do for you is declare a mourning period and buy you a little time.
Okay. So we have 5 days to pay what we owe in the lighthouse, or it gets taken from us, which I think with this type of game, it's literally going to get taken from us, so...
That gives you a few days to pay back the money. Either
150
gather
silver.
the money or earn a tribal favor, and they won't be able to touch you.
Okay, tribal favor, interesting.
Once you can make the payment, come see me. Please find a way to make it work.
See, what are our options? I need more time. It's unfair. I'll have to head outside the walls. Yeah, I mean, I imagine that there's not too much money for me to make in town.
That does seem like your most effective option, dangerous as it is.
And then she agrees with me. So
Never
that's what we'll do.
forget, no one is an orphan in Cierzo. Do not hesitate to ask the rest of the tribe for survival advice.
If no one is an orphan here, then I'll just ask them for the money. Because they're all my mommy and daddy.
If you can do a great deed for someone in Cierzo, we will owe you a tribal favor.
Okay.
Once you're ready to leave Cierzo, speak with Burak, the gate warden. Remember, you only have a few days.
You only have...
May your ancestors watch over you.
Okay. Alright. Let's go talk to this chick because she helped us out too. Her name is Oliel, and she has a lightsaber that's always lit.
I'm glad you survived the wreck.
That's her secret, Cap. She's always lit. Glowing sword is new. When did you get it?
Rufus commissioned it for me as a going-away present.
She wants to go on the holy mission of a lot, huh?
But with the shipwreck, it wouldn't be right to leave so soon.
I mean... I can't imagine your mother will let you go. I don't really know her mother. I mean, I think my character does, but our character does, but... You have no idea. I don't know how I'm going to gather the money. I do know how, though. I'm going to go out, I'm going to loot, I'm going to pillage, and then I'm going to bring it back to our village.
I know. Risa has already promised me that she and I will be having a long talk.
You should just go.
I would. But Cierzo is still my home. I can't just leave when it's in such pain.
Delayed too long already. I think, personally, I'm sorry, but I think I've delayed too long already. I want to get out of the
Farewell,
world, man.
my friend.
Yes, I will. So long, Oliel. We're gonna go and see the world. Going on an adventure. Yeah. That's just a normal boy. Oh, fun part about this game. When you run into NPCs, it displaces them. However, it speeds them up too. Ooh, and also makes them clip through the... Just harassing this dude. I love it. Alright. So I do know that there's some side quests I can get here. I'm going to try and pick those up.
Can I help you?
The freshest fish. Take a look. I'm not going to want to buy anything right now. I'm sorry. Can you teach me how to eat well?
Simple food can be cooked on a lit campfire.
Cooked food rots slower. Fills you more. Can boil river water. Alright, Master Chef.
Can I help you?
That's cool.
Can you lend me a hand?
I always loved the ceviche your parents made. I was never able to achieve the same taste. Could you prepare me a Cierzo ceviche like your parents used to? I'll return the favor. Okay, so pretty standard stuff. Kind of like a simple task to start, and dude, we're definitely gonna do that. Rainbow trout, seaweed, and some salt. I don't know what we're gonna need for all that. Can I buy salt from you? Meat stew. Pot. I need a cooking pot. I do need a cooking pot, and I have 20. I'll just take that. And then, do you have any salt, mate? Meat stew. I don't see salt. Alright, you don't have salt. Confirm transaction. We've bought our cooking pot. That's the first step, and then we'll get some fish and stuff. These guys, we'll come back to them. I don't want to talk to everyone right now, but they will train you and give you some combat. Excuse me. Some combat abilities. So they're useful guys, but you do need coin for that. And coin is something I'm a little short on. I think this guy can give us some help. Talk to Roland.
Oh, what brings you here?
How's my brother doing? Oh, okay. So Izan's brother.
Yeah, a shame about the shipwreck. Accidents like this happen all the time.
What a shame. Not if the lighthouse was lit. Ah. That's what happened. The lighthouse wasn't lit.
Not a clue. It wasn't me, though, that's for sure.
Yeah, right.
I don't think he wants my help. Oh, this is the worst day I've had in forever.
Why is it the worst day?
Oh, what? Yeah, a shame about the shipwreck. Exactly. If my brother had a smaller ship, I guarantee you wouldn't have. I don't think he wants my help.
Okay.
This is the worst
so he's just feeling bad for himself? There's no way. This dude definitely didn't like the lighthouse. It was definitely his job. I smell a rat. Oh, we just picked up a crude wooden shield. That'll be helpful. Let's throw this. Menu, move to quick slot. L2 square. So we'll just be able to select that if we need to. I'll just run around with it now because and fishmonger Carl. I bet you I could buy fish from him, but it's also not too hard to fish in this game, so I'm just gonna. Who are you? Oh, I never tried. I'm gonna try punching this guy. Nothing happens. He's not interactable though. Let's try punching this dude. Nothing happens. Right. They are not quite interactable, a la Skyrim. Junk pile. Dude, this is not a junk pile. This is a treasure trove. And now I have a patterned hood. That is so much better. Doesn't clash at all with worker attire. I mean, it's perfect in every way. Let's see what other treasures we can find. This person's sitting. Person drying fish. A machete. Now we have a machete. And I'm going to go ahead and assign this to a quick slot too. It's going to make things a little easier. Try and keep all of our items on the L2 quick menu and all of like our abilities and eventually I think spells. Oh, what is up, my boy? You brought me back, man. You're my best friend. The whole world.
I wish I could greet you with a smile, but, well. Yesterday I was leading our most ambitious expedition in a decade. Now, all that's left is this wreck and a tribe in mourning. Aye, and we can either bow to it or rise against it.
I know which one I'd rather do. You would rather rise against it because you're a man's man, okay? And we all know it. We all know it. You have so much confidence, dude. You literally have a claw for a hand and a peg for a leg, and you're wearing that hat in that outfit. This dude drips with confidence.
Unfortunately, yes. What little we could salvage from the wreck has gone to the family.
Your finances are reeling. Boy, I've got to pay 150 silver. Alright. Yeah, their families need all the help they can get right now, but ease on. Listen, boy, I've got 5 days to gather 150 silver or I lose my house.
How much? That's right. You haven't been able to make payments on your blood price while we were gone. The blood price on your head is disgusting. You weren't even born when that tragedy happened.
That's true. I welcome the challenge. Besides, it's an excuse to get out there and find adventure.
More like find an early grave and lose a leg.
Yeah, you would know.
Suffering doesn't help anyone. I often wonder if we're alive because of our tribal laws or in spite of them.
Any system that forces pain upon anyone innocent has no right to exist. Interesting. We could definitely do a whole video on that sentence, I feel like.
I'm sorry I don't have better news. Best of luck with squaring things with Risa in the short term.
I'm sorry, man. I'm not going to try and beat this. Dude, little old me in worker attire and a machete and a wooden shield that looks like it will last about all of 2 seconds when somebody smacks it against this dude with this massive freaking sword in that hat. Okay? There's no way. There's no way I'm beating it out of him. So I guess I'm truly on my own.
Actually, I do have a small stash of goods I hid in case of disaster.
Here's a stash of goods. The old shipwreck to the south. When you open it, remember that the moon commands the stars. You know what I mean. Cough break. You'll know what I mean. Alright.
Remember,
take care of yourself. Don't be a tool for others or you'll end up with missing limbs like me. Make your own path. And we will make our own path. In the next episode. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the end. If you like this and you would like to see more of it, like and subscribe. Although, I hate to say this on the first video, but I'm definitely going to be making more. So, even if you didn't like it and you don't want to see more of it, I'm still going to make more. So, subscribe anyways, you know. Subscribe to Guppy Tier, all the things. There'll be some stuff on the screen for you to click on, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers.